Hello. We're going to go over the August weather. I'm at the July weather and review as we enter August. Today was not a lot of clouds. It was cool. Did see some breaks in the evening, altocumulus, and then some cirrus as the sun was setting. But anyway, we're going to go to our first. Before we do that, we'll just briefly go over the rainfall again from yesterday. This is a map that I just want to show you here, showing you all the rainfall. And you can see showing you where the heaviest areas are, right around that Great Neck Bayside area in the red, right there. And also around North Patchogue, going through Shirley, West Sayville, that general area right there. So those are the areas that got the heaviest amounts of rain from yesterday. It's a nice little map that they have. They put out. This is the list of all the rainfall amounts again. So I'll put all that in the description there. So you can get all the. I'm curious if they got some more reports from Queens here. Still not many reports from Queens. Yeah. Oh, take a look at this. Oakland Gardens 6.52, Bayside 6.35. So yeah, that's over a month's worth of rain in a very short amount of time. And in Suffolk County, 4.59 at Sayville was the high amount. So again, just tons and tons of rain yesterday, but luckily we're not going to have to deal with that. Today we've got this front slowly moving off to the south here, you can see, and some cooler air moving in, though. You'll notice some smoke. Yep, you'll notice some smoke up here in Canada that we may start having to deal with. Hopefully not tomorrow, but probably as we start getting into Sunday and later next week, we're going to have to deal with it. I'll just take you to the wider view here. You can see that big cloud of smoke over the Great Lakes there that we're going to have to deal with as well. And let's go and look at the Canadian satellite as well, so just to show you all the smoke that's up in Canada right now. You can see lots of smoke here coming from Northwest Territories, Saskatchewan, Manitoba, and you can see how that's all kind of, I'll pause it right there. You can see how it's kind of diving toward us, so you can see how it's kind of just diving down a little bit. So we may be getting into some of that. I'm hoping not tomorrow, but probably there'll be some haze around. And even now, it seems like there's some smoke around. I'm just going to look at the AQI for a moment here, because it seems a little smoky walking around tonight. Yeah, we do have some moderate air quality. Let's go to the purple air site and take a look at this and see, because it seems like we do have some moderate air quality. Yeah, we have definitely some air quality, and it's for particles. So there was a little bit of a dip, but now it's kind of coming up a little bit. Let's see if it's any better to the north at all. Oh, it's just showing. Here it is. So it does seem like it is a little bit better up to the north. So hopefully we'll get into some of this better air tomorrow. But you can definitely see some smoke around in our area right now, for sure. So let's look at the month in review for Icelip. So for July, the average high was 85.7. That's 2.9 degrees above the normal of 82.8. The average minimum was 71.4. That's 4.1 degrees above the normal minimum of 67.3. So that puts us at a mean of 78.5, which is 3.5 degrees above the normal of 75. And for precipitation, we saw 5.64 inches of rain for the month. That's well above the normal of 3.26. So well above normal rainfall at Icelip. But not every single site has been reporting above normal rainfall. So if we go back over here, we look at the Central Park, for instance, climate report, you'll see that their temperature anomaly is only 2 degrees above normal. And their rainfall is actually a little bit below normal, 4.03. Normally they see 4.60. So some areas got really pounded with the rain. Some areas just did not. And we'll also go look at JFK as well. So JFK had a average maximum 87. That's quite a large anomaly. And that is well above the normal of 83.6. That's 3.4 degrees above normal to be exact. Average minimum of 72.7. That is 4 degrees above the normal minimum of 68.7. So the mean was 79.9, which is 3.8 degrees above the normal of 76.1. Precipitation, a little bit below normal. Again, 3.13. Normal is 3.86. So it all depends on where you were during the month, because those showers and thunderstorms were, of course, hit or miss, generally speaking. And we'll go ahead and look at the Newark one last, New Jersey. Take a look at this. If you're in New Jersey, your average, at least for Newark, and this probably could go for Toms River as well, your average maximum was above 90 degrees, 91.2 for the month of July. That is well above the normal of 86.9, 4.3 degrees above normal to be exact. Average minimum is 73.1, which is 3.7 degrees above normal. Of the normal, supposed to be 69.4. That's a mean temperature of 82.1, 3.9 degrees above the mean temperature of 78.2. Precipitation, very close to normal, 4.04, the normal being 4.66. And I'm kind of curious to see if we can find any sites that are wetter in our area. Let's see if Bridgeport wound up being any wetter. So this is, now this is interesting. This is really interesting. So Bridgeport, precipitation was well below normal. Normal was only, they only had 1.35 inches at Bridgeport. Normal is 3.32. So some areas were below normal, some areas were above normal. And let's see if we can pull that up in the Mount Holly. I'm really curious about Atlantic City as well. But I don't know. They probably don't put that here. Every office is a little different with the way they have their climate information set up. And I'm really curious about Atlantic City for the monthly weather summary for Atlantic City. See what they had. All right, this is for the month of July, so they have the latest up. And the anomaly for the temperature is not as high. It's like 2.5 degrees above normal. Rainfall, though, they really well above normal. 8.08 inches. That's almost double the normal of 4.47. So it just goes to show you some sites got a lot. New Jersey and parts of Long Island seem to have gotten more than, say, the city and Connecticut. So very interesting to say for sure. Now, if we go look at Icelips climatological report today, you notice it's a lot cooler. The high was only 74. The low is 65. We're actually managed to be 5 degrees below normal today. So how's that? What a difference day makes. 66 with a dew point of 61 right now at Icelip. And you'll see here that we had northeast and northeast winds. Clouds most of the day. Dew points in the low 60s, upper 50s. So very comfortable compared to what we've been dealing with. And this relief is very, very welcome. So I'm just going to briefly go over the weekend here. So we have this high pressure building in, and that will give us nice weather tomorrow and Sunday as well. And that will no rain chances. The only uncertainty is the smoke. There shouldn't be much in the way of clouds. Let's go to the RGM first. We'll do the cloud part first here. So these clouds, high clouds should push off. However, there may be some high clouds that might try to stream in toward the afternoon tomorrow. Again, because of the way this is setting up. So if you want a clear sky, I guess it's best in the morning. So we may not have that clear day I was hoping for tomorrow. Now, Sunday, it seems like there's a little less of those high clouds. It seems like maybe it's a little more off to the south. But we may have to worry about the smoke. Let's go to the HRRR next. Dew points, and you'll see those dew points very low, very comfortable. Northeast winds, dew points in the 50s. I don't think we'll see 40s, maybe north of the city. The winds are northeast to east, then becoming southeast toward the evening. And then Sunday, we will stay with that easterly component there. Again, that will keep a comfortable, it'll keep the temperatures from getting too warm as well. So it's unusual. Every front we get, we seem to get these northeast to east winds instead of a north or northwest wind. It's just another sign of what's going on because the way the highs build down from the north instead of from the west like they're supposed to because of the jet stream being all messed up due to climate change, of course. But it will keep temperatures pretty comfortable for us. Temperatures only upper 70s to around 80 tomorrow. And as far as tonight goes, temperatures should drop into the 60s. And a lot of you could probably open the windows, not me. And tomorrow night, lows could get possibly into the 50s, especially if you're in the Pine Barrens. be nice and cool. But again, where I'm at, the AC is going to keep going. And then a little bit warmer on Sunday, especially inland with some low 80s, but still pretty nice. So let's go over to the smoke models next. I'll go to the 18Z HRRR smoke model. We're going to first start with the near surface smoke because definitely thought I smelled some smoke out tonight. It looks like there is a little bit of it, not too much. And tomorrow we shouldn't have to deal with too much of it, but you look at what's going on here as we head toward Sunday, the 3rd. So you see that near surface smoke is getting closer. So that will have to be watched for next week. Now, the vertically integrated smoke, that include the smoke that's aloft, you'll see there's a little bit tonight, but it doesn't look like there should be too much haze in the sky tomorrow. But you'll see. We're going to eventually get into this. It's probably going to start deteriorating during the day Sunday, and then next week we're going to have to deal with this a lot. And I'm going to talk more about that on Sunday night. But that's all. Again, we're going to go back to usual. Only one weather video a week, unless anything crazy goes on. I'll be back Sunday night. Enjoy the weekend.